Alright, since I'm rolling again, I recorded this route before. Let me just say, yeah, and I'm going back to the library, try to get there early because at the Salvation Army there's supposed to be a free breakfast. I want to check that out. Let me just say that I just aired up my tires with a bicycle pump.
Mile. Turn left on West Iron Springs Road.
And I never really gave that much consideration before. I didn't really think about seriously airing up my tires with a bicycle pump. But it's very possible. It's very possible to do. Something that I should have been in the habit of a long time ago, because it's really easy. I don't know, I felt like there needed to be more pressure because those were so powerful, those air pressure things. But this is something that doesn't require a lot of pressure. A bicycle pump pressure is good. And what really clued me in on that, I mean, it took me years and years. What clued me in on it is these electrical pumps that just run on a battery, and they say that they could air up.
Left at the traffic light.
They can air up your tire and then stop at the PSI you designate that you want it to stop at. And I'm like, well, I could do that. You know, why should I have to use a battery? Like it's you know, I can't air up my car tire because I run out of battery. That just didn't seem right. For having a small car, I should be able to air it up with a bicycle pump, and I can. Maybe not the bigger cars. I don't know, like, what the size limit would be. Maybe it'd just take longer, a lot longer for the bigger vehicles. But it's pretty easy for my Ford Focus. So, I've let the air pressure and the tires get low for too long. I just pumped everything up to 30. Yeah, I let it all get low for too long, just out of ignorance. But I look for confidence in pumping it up with some YouTube videos. Pretty much, I just watched one video. I saw that there's a couple of videos, and that gave me the confidence to just buy a bicycle pump to air up my car tire, all 4 car tires. The biggest concern was the left front one. That clearly looked low, and it was under 20. And then I had the rear right one was like at 20. The rear right one lost as much air as my front left. But it was more visible in the front left.
In 2¼ miles, turn left on West Goodwin Street.
Okay. Quick copy. So that's it. I'm gonna be keeping a bicycle pump on me. $16. I didn't need to get the biggest one. The biggest one looked really much like a waste. It had an excessively long cord and excessively long tube. The one that's $16, works good. I could probably get smaller. I don't think I could do the little mobile hand pump things. Wow, that would be a lot of work. I couldn't measure. See, the thing is having the measurement tool, the PSI, it tells you how much air is in there. And now I really don't need this thing. I don't need this little air pressure gauge. That's what made air pumping so annoying. Is at the gas stations and stuff. It's first I needed to like borrow an air pressure measurement and then go back and forth. Put some air in, then measure it. Put some air in, measure it again. But with the bicycle pump, you just, the measurement's already attached, so you just keep pumping until your needle reaches the 30, I go for 30 psi, that's it. That's much simpler than looking for a gas station. And even some gas stations like will charge like $1 or something for air. It's hard to find the free air. So this is much better. Just keep a bicycle pump in the car. That's much better. I can make some spare room for that. And then I can check more frequently. So the last time I checked pretty much has been a year. And it was always a big event for me to get air back in. You know, I'd wait till I'd run out of air till it's way too low and then pump it up. I just tried to do it as infrequently as possible. But now it's maybe I'll check every couple of months instead. It's really easy. Probably blew a few extra pennies more than I needed to by letting those tires get too low. And they certainly get low. Tires find a way to leak everywhere. I should probably toss this. I don't know. That fell, and that was not good. Oh. Wow. That was not good. It's, things might, yeah, things are a little wet. Things are a little wet. I should have known that plant was not in a good spot. That's the only thing that fell. And that's the one thing that I know I should have been watching closer. Oh, I think my tire just rubbed. It sounds like my tire's rubbing a lot. Apparently there's a weight limit for this car at 800 pounds. I might be over 800 pounds. Okay, so I want to take a left in about half a mile. So I want to get in the left lane. Pretty quickly. What? No, I want to get in the... I'm not taking any rates. Okay, so it's
1/4 mile. Turn left on West Goodwin Street.
Okay. I think I'll be going right by the Salvation Army then. This is all looking more familiar. I'm starting to recognize the place. I walked around quite a bit. getting familiar with it, so I have a pretty good idea where I'm going. When I start getting familiar with the area, it's time to leave. But not until I peruse the food bank. I want this free meal place, but also the food bank too. Check out, oh no, check out the food bank today. Get that out of the way. I don't like how my brakes squeak.
Turn left at the traffic light.
Yep. That's good enough. I'll do that. And I'll get right in the lane so that I'm stuck. I'll get right in there and be ready for it. Oh, here, I could just slip in. Yeah, his parking is pretty good around this library.
Quarter mile. Arrive at Prescott Public Library.
Yeah, I don't need that. Alright. So the library, yeah, it's just right up here. Actually, I don't see any parking regulation on the right on this road. Nope. I don't see any time limits or anything, actually. That's fine. Here I thought that I was in a pretty bad position, pretty bad area for parking, and it was just around that courthouse. Immediately around that courthouse is pretty bad. Nah, I think I'll just park right away. There's quite a few people. It must be for City Hall. City Hall has a lot of parking. Alright, so just go ahead and slip it in right there. Maybe hit the curb. Oh, dang it, I killed it! I would dump my water kettle, my electric kettle, and use this instead. Alright, so I got this kettle, this heater thing, and I'm gonna throw away my electric kettle when I find it. This is gonna replace that. So I'm thinking all I need to do is park next to, whenever I'm able to park next to a place that has good electrical outlets. I got cord extensions. I could simply maybe put a piece of wood down and and kind of cook right next to me. That'd be kind of cool. Cook right next to me. Put a pot there. This thing could be sensitive to banging. I'm gonna need to keep it in the packaging. Take up a little space, but that's okay. Throw away that electric kettle, which just heats water. I mean, I got the pot, I got a pan. I would rather just place them directly on instead of heat the water and then have to pour that into the pots. This takes away that step. And I've never seen these at Walmart. Maybe they got them. Maybe not. Most of the Walmarts don't have them. I look every so often. But this Safeway's got one, and it's really caught my eye. $20. I hope it's worth it. Alright, it looks like they shut this internet off right at 5. They shut those gates right after 5, like within 10 minutes. The gates to the parking lots for this high school are shut. So they shut this place down quick. Parker and Jacksonville. This is not a shortcut to Safeway. No parking 6:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. Monday through Friday on school days. And we're like a couple of blocks away from the school. Okay, so my rib is really strange. It pops out when I'm walking, but it was getting worse when I was walking. It kind of seemed like it popped out maybe when I was sitting in my car, and then got worse as I was walking. But then I come to Safeway and sit down for a half an hour, and now I feel better. Like rest helped. I don't understand what I need to do. There's certain stretches I'm just not thinking of. I really need help with this. 3 kids at the skate park. That is a low number, a low count. Holy crap, I think there's hogs. These look like pigs, and they said keep a distance from the wild animals. They're not kidding. I can't pick it up on camera, but these are pigs. Wow. 4 of them? I'd be too scared to get close. I saw black pepper seeds and dill seeds at a baseball park. Alright, I can't live in denial that my rib pain is really bad. It's so strange. It's like I don't even know exactly what I need to do. It's deep breaths. It's affecting deep breaths. So every time I take a deep breath, I have to be really guarded and careful. It feels like something's right below my spleen is gonna blow up. But I can kind of move sort of normally. The rib is like, it gets caught in bad positions somehow. I don't understand. Alright, 6:30 a.m. So now this time my back feels fine behind the spleen. But I woke up at midnight with pain and it's hard to take deep breaths. So this rib is like twisting on a place and then getting back into place or something. It's so frustrating. I think that maybe I need to strengthen it. I need to try different exercises or something. It's a mechanical thing.